you guys. So, just giving you an update. I am studying for my second to last class, which is D033. I did pass C810 finally. That class was, I guess, super difficult. I would say ask the course instructor for the terms and definitions paper and like keywords and all that stuff you could look for on the exam. She's really good at helping with those things, and that's what like pulled me together as along with some other materials that I was given previously. So I have D033 left, and then the capstone. I have I think maybe 40 days left in my term. So I'm trying to hurry up and like get all that stuff done. I'm not worried about writing papers. That's not a problem. It's these exam style classes that are the issue. I'm kind of nervous about this exam. I'm supposed to take it on the 24th. So I've been like studying, and I know a few people have told me the test is really heavy on the implementation cycle, different types of databases, and like the hierarchy, and I don't know, I can't think right now. All I can remember is hierarchy, and security and stuff like that, and I have to know like what happens in each phase. Honestly, those parts seem more like, to me, it seems like it's more. It's reminding me of C722, which is a CompTIA class, and how they have that life cycle for projects. It's basically the same thing, but for computers, right? So that's how I'm trying to think of it. Even the terminology and the words are basically the same. So that's how it's like coming off to me. So I guess that's a good class order. If you take the CompTIA course, if you take C176 or the alternative C722 or whatever, and then C8110, foundations in data, healthcare data or something. And then this one, D033, I think it will prepare you for the exam. I took the practice test, and even though I didn't pass it, which is okay because I'm studying the sections that I didn't pass, I did really well in the other sections. Like I got exemplary on the other sections, right? So I'm not worried about those. I'm just worried about how closely the PA and the OA are aligned. So I'll let you guys know if like what happens, because I at this point don't have the time to like fail, because I did not renew my finances. So if I do not pass, I guess this next semester, or I'm going to ask for an extension, it's going to be coming out of my pocket. I hope not, but I mean, at that point, it is what it is. I've also been struggling a lot with the transition from coming from Colorado to Florida. There's a lot of like weird stuff that like happens here, like I'm not happy with. I'm really disappointed in the schools. We go to this school, and the teacher we have is really like, she's really low effort. She's not engaged with the students. She acts like she doesn't really like them like that. She's not really encouraging to them. And man, these are 6-year-olds, right? My daughter's 6 and 7. And she doesn't seem like she really likes them like that. So I'm struggling a lot with the teacher. We butt heads already at the first of the year, at the start of the school year. And I'm trying not to, like I'm trying to stay in my own lane, but it's my daughter. So that, and, and I don't know, I'm not with it. So it's kind of frustrating being with them. This school is really a police school in disguise. It's a charter school. It's a new school. They just built it. It's downtown Jacksonville, the east side of Jacksonville. They just built it. So I was like, oh, we're coming from a charter school, and it was excellent, right? The education was excellent. The students did really well. They had a lot of opportunities for the kids to learn. They always taught many different ways. This one is more of a, if I had to pick a type of school, I would say it's middle class. It's a working, like school to work, but closer to the policing option. You know what I mean? The last one where they just police you, because there's no clocks. I've seen no clocks in the building. There's a lot of security. I don't know if they have a library. I've never seen one. The teacher is she's not engaged with her students. I can't tell what they're learning because they have this new style of learning. And like the parents really don't know what's going on. I see none of her work come home. Like, I don't know what they're doing in the classroom. I don't know what's going on in the classroom. There's no reading. The only thing that comes home is her math folder and a book. And we read the book and we do her little her math homework, and that's it. But other than that, I don't know what's going on. Social studies, science, I don't think they're teaching any of that. So I really think this school is a beautiful prison. It's preparing the kids maybe for a prison lifestyle. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're learning anything. You know what I mean? So I guess we'll see. I plan on pulling her out of the school once we move, because they're really strict here on your address and where you live, and you have to stay in that district. Otherwise, you can go outside of it for school of choice, but it's a lottery system, and if you don't get in, then it's oh well. I don't know if I could do another year at this school. Just the style set up. This is really a police school in disguise. I don't know any other way to explain it. I don't understand it because it's a really nice school. The neighborhood is being renovated. Yeah, the other side is in a lower, it's an urban area on the other side, right? It's a lot of housing, and it is a little more, I don't want to say run down or beat up. This is just what happens when, you have these older neighborhoods, and there's a lot of gentrification on one side, and you've got the older neighborhoods and stuff where the money went out of the city and out into the suburbs, and now it's coming back in. So, I mean, it looks rough on the other side. Anyway, yeah, and this school is right in the middle. So I'm not really sure. And most of the school's student population, I want to say is African American. I'm not positive about that, but I believe so. And yeah, I can definitely see a difference between the school we came from and the school we're at now. It's shocking. And I don't know if this is a Title I school or not. I don't know what Title I would mean financially, like where income wise they would fall. I know my husband and I both work, so I don't think we're considered poverty level. But I don't know if we're considered in middle class. What is the income for middle class? Don't know. So yeah, a lot of frustrations.